Pack attack. Aaron Berger is here.
If by celebrity you mean me and Shannon, yeah. That's the only problem with that statement.
Right, exactly. This is Aaron Berger, by the way, and this gentleman needs no introduction.
I'm playing. You talk, I'm playing.
Maybe you've heard of something called the Pac-Man.
The Pac person.
The Pac-Man, the Pac person. It's the real deal. Now, here's the thing. For this show, Aaron, I think you said we only have, what, like 130 of these? Is that it? Okay, they're okay, I'm sorry, fewer than 130. The one that Aaron is demonstrating, actually, we took the stand off.
That's right.
So you can use it in a seated position or a standing position. You said that there's even like a nice little video online for assembly. It's like, you know.
There is, yeah.
I mean,
and we're gonna get that, but I'm actually,
okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself right now so that I can concentrate and talk.
You get this great little, poster board artwork thing?
You do, so here's the deal.
Okay.
I'll start this at the beginning. So, okay. So this is, as you can see, this is Pac-Man, and this is the when you first assemble it, this is the height, so you can place seated. Now, I'm gonna just stand up and show you guys. You see this base over here? It comes with the base as well. So you assemble.
No!
So you assemble the base and you put this in the base. That adds about 14 inches to it. So it's about 4 feet tall without the base, and then it adds about 14 feet. That's the thing about Pac-Man. You get into it, right? The assembly really is pretty simple. Probably take you about 30 minutes or so, 30 to 40 minutes. All you need is a screwdriver. Everything you need comes along with it. This weighs about 80 pounds. So it is about 2/3 the size of the full arcade size. And this is why they decided to build this, is the full arcade size Pac-Mans. Guy Yovan was my host this morning. Guy owned restaurants for years. He said for him to buy an arcade to put into his an arcade style game.
I'm getting killed a lot, by the way.
It's okay, honey. You
just for the record.
If the ghosts are blue, you can eat them. That's all. That's all you gotta know.
See, I just want to eat it all. That's the
always
problem.
hungry. I know. It's our curse, right?
That's the problem.
So the full size of these are about $3,000.
I know they are.
And weigh about 250 pounds, right? So if you want to have that arcade style and the nostalgia of it in your house, this won Toy of the Year this year.
Oh, I can see why.
Tech Toy of the Year. And at the Toy Fair, this is, I think, just a really cool story. This guy came up to the folks who made this, who just came out in October, and said, I want to thank you because my family had a nice Thanksgiving this year. And he said, what are you talking about? We don't make turkey, we make games. He said, yeah, but we usually fight at Thanksgiving. And this year, we had Pac-Man, and all we did is play Pac-Man all day long. And it is the kind of game that sort of brings us together, right? You know, grandma would play Pac-Man, the kids would play Pac-Man, mom plays Pac-Man, dad plays Pac-Man. It takes us out of the headsets, shoot 'em up sort of games that kids want to play so much. Sometimes that happens, but here's the good news. Right? You don't need to have any quarters. You don't need quarters for this. There's no place to put quarters.
Right.
You can play one player,
level,
you can play 2 players, and you have no skill. The real, like the true red Pac-Man joystick built in. How you doing over there, Smith?
Chris is foiled again.
You know what you won't like is that it actually keeps the high score. So you get you remember this, right?
Good.
So we're coming up on the 40th anniversary of Pac-Man.
Is it really?
1980, and this is what I want to ask all you guys out there.
That doesn't depress me or make me feel old at all.
Same. So okay, I'll give you my Pac-Man memories. Then you give me the ones that you're allowed to share with on national television.
Now that's a much shorter list.
Mine are Pizza Hut. Sitting at Pizza Hut, right?
Oh, Pizza Hut,
I mean, sitting at Pizza Hut with my family. My mom played tennis on Thursdays, so that was Dad's night to feed whoever was at the house. So we'd go to Pizza Hut. That's how Dad fed us, and we'd play Pac-Man. We all have these memories of it.
You're right.
The other one is Panama City Beach. My folks would take us there for spring break.
Yeah.
So, and they'd let us drink virgin strawberry daiquiris and play Pac-Man. Like, we have these kind of touchstone memories.
Fancy?
No, I thought I was.
You're fancy.
On the boardwalk, drinking virgin daiquiris and playing Pac-Man.
We couldn't afford a Pizza Hut. We had a Papa John's.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, before they were a chain.
A Louisville-based business, as a matter of fact.
It was like the guy's name was John. It had nothing to do with the chain that's out there now.
It was literally a Papa.
It was literally, his name was John. I know. The Morris Bowling. Why just bowling and me? I don't know. The Morris Bowling alley.
I think, well, that's the, like, when you think of things like that, like bowling, what did you do? What memory does it evoke for you? I think video games and I think music are two of those things that really do have these sort of evocative properties for
know.
us. And I think that's why this has been so popular. Something else to know about it that's really cool. It has a bracket that you can put on the back. It's super steady, and I'll show it to you and kind of give you some dimensions here in a minute.
Hand-eye coordination is not my forte, which is why I'm such a lousy driver.
You don't have to have that.
I really am. I'm a terrible driver.
In Pac-Man, as you well know.
Somebody asked me, when did you do those scratches on your car? I'm like, what scratches?
Scratches.
I know, scratches.
When I first met Shannon, she had just, true story, this is honest to goodness true story, she had just taken down a fence right outside of the insurance company where she'd bought car insurance. But
True
it just
story.
veered off to the,
No, it's a true story.
Coordination maybe isn't her thing exactly. On the, if there's coordination or if you're worried about safety in your house, there's a bracket that you can put on the back of this to mount it to the wall. So again, it weighs about 80 pounds, it's super steady, but if you're worried about tipping or you have young kids or whatever, that's
This is
something
so
to
cool.
be, isn't it awesome?
I mean, I even stink at the game and I'm having fun.
Can you imagine what Christmas morning or Christmas Eve or Thanksgiving or even
lose their
Labor Day,
minds.
if you've got a Labor Day family picnic coming up or a family reunion.
I know.
And this is the beginning of what will be many different games like this from this company.
Hey, here's the problem though. Now we have fewer than 100. That does not take into consideration the hundreds of you calling. I'm going to get this for my niece and nephew because Hunter's obsessed with video games and that is so out of my depth.
Right.
But this I know he's going to lose his mind and it's like a video game I can play with him.